Right guys, so in this video I'm just going to be taking you guys through my full primary bench day workout. I'm currently benching 3 times a week right now. This is my heaviest day. How I basically structure my training, just because of the acute fatigue patterns, I kind of want to have them be a little bit more in line with competition for powerlifting. I put my heaviest days, my most strength oriented days later on in the week towards Saturdays, just because I have found that it makes it a lot easier to peak for competition overall in general. But yeah, so today I have a top set of 4, RPE 9, and then I have percentage work for a 5x5. I'm supposed to be doing 265. So I'll show you guys that, kind of like walk you guys through kind of my thought process behind things. I have some like accessories after it too. So yeah. So right now I have my weight. I think it's going to probably be around 8.5 to 9 RPE. 287. I'm putting on my wrist straps right now, just because. So I get asked lots of times, like, why do you use wrist straps? Or like, when should you? Basically, the whole benefit of them is that they're going to increase joint stiffness, so it's less of a power leak with having to keep your wrists out straight. It's not really like an injury prevention thing. It's also has something to do with like proprioception, so you can kind of feel a little more stable and secure, and be a little more aware of your wrist position while you're pressing. Yeah, I throw these on for all my working sets, yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I undershot that pretty bad. That was like an RP like 7.5 to 8. I'm honestly just going to move on from that though. Take that as a win, and just do my down sets, because like for myself, like right now, it's just not worth it to redo that set. And like I said, I'm going to add a weight, because I know that like fatigue will just take me up to like more of an RPE 10 on this next one. If I was to add any weight, it would just be like 2.5 kilos I would add. So I'm gonna do my down sets right now. I did just change to a toe arch, and that's been feeling a lot better. So just a few changes with my bench. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on to my down sets right now. 5x5 with 265. This is going to be like pretty submaximal. My whole goal here is just to minimize velocity loss, practice really good technique and whatnot. So yeah, pretty happy with how that moved, especially considering fatigue right now. I'm in the last week of my training cycle. So yeah, I'll put my down sets for you guys.
Holy shit. He was like parking at wolves.
So just got done with bench. Felt pretty good. I lied to you guys, and I actually decided to go for a PR top set of 4, just because I realized like the last set was like an RP7 at most. So I decided, hey, well, you know, if I'm feeling decent, and I benched really does feel decent for me, might as well bump it up to 300. So did that. It was like an RPE8, so I'm still a little undershot. So that's really good sign. Because I did one extra set of 4, I decided to scratch one set of 5, just to maintain total set volume. So it felt really good. I've been doing a toe arch. It's been helping me a lot with just overall like positioning. My butt doesn't really come up. And then something I'm really thinking about doing is instead of squeezing the bar like really hard like these 2 fingers, I more so try to squeeze them with these outside fingers. I find that really helps me maintain a better shoulder position, more stacked joints, and I'm better able to like grind through my sticking points when I have to. So things are feeling good. Now I have accessories, so I'll just film those.
Tearing me apart with the words you wouldn't say. Suddenly tomorrow's a moment washed away. 'Cause I don't have a reason and you don't have the time, but we both keep on waiting for something we won't find. The light on the horizon was brighter yesterday. The shadows floating over, the skies began to fade. We said it was forever, but then it slipped away. Standing at the end of the final masquerade, the final masquerade. All I ever wanted, the secrets that you keep. All you ever wanted, the truth I couldn't speak. 'Cause I can't see forgiveness, and you can't see the crime. And we both keep on waiting for what we left behind. The light on the horizon was brighter yesterday. Shadows floating over, the skies began to fade. We said it was forever, but then it slipped away. Standing at the end of the final masquerade, the final masquerade, the final masquerade. Standing at the end of the final masquerade. The light on the horizon was brighter yesterday. Shadows floating over, the skies began to fade. We said it was forever, then it slipped away. Standing at the end of the final masquerade. Standing at the end of the final masquerade.
one thing I want to just say really fast before I kind of go on with my other set of curls, when I am on my accessories, I'm trying to either add a rep or two to each one of my sets until I reach the top end of a rep range. So like, for example, today on incline dumbbell curls, I have 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. I'm doing 30 pounds. I'm basically going to keep progressing with reps until I get to 20 pound for 20 reps for every single set. Then I'll add 5 pounds. And I will also say a big part about massing and training in general when you're in a surplus is that you need to push yourself hard and progressively on your accessories, especially. I'm trying really hard on these curls. Like, I haven't rested quite a while. They're like messing me up pretty bad. And that's just because I'm pushing close to failure. And that's what you need to do on your accessories in order to actually build muscle. Training is the stimulus for muscle growth. Nutrition is supportive of that stimulus. So just don't trip, and like, when you get in that pain point, lean into it instead of running away from it. Don't break your technique and keep pushing through, and you're going to build muscle. Right, so I finished up my training. It was a really good session overall. Like, I've been really tired recently. Just like, I've had a lot of things on my plate going on, just like with client work and with overall business and just adulting life things. But I'm really happy with how the training went. Right now I'm just in Walmart getting some little odds and ends. I'll show you guys like what I get. But yeah, I finished up my training. You guys just saw everything that I did, except for I did not film me doing abs because that's boring, and then not cardio. I'm still doing cardio just because I find that my blood pressure is better when I'm bulking. I feel better. My work capacity stays high when I'm gaining weight, and things just overall feel better. I think that some people should keep in some sort of cardio year round. And I don't mean just steps. Like, getting in just steps is really important. Like 8,000 plus is what I recommend to all my clients. But doing at least 2 times a week of moderate intensity cardio between 120 and 140 beats per minute, which is basically like, you're starting to sweat a little bit, you know, you can still talk, but you know, you definitely have your heart rate up, at least 2 times a week for 20 to 30 minutes. It's going to help you with, you know, having a little bit better recovery, you know, having mitochondrial adaptations that are net positive. And you can also stay a little bit leaner in the long run doing that. Keep those like fat burning pathways active. So that's what I did. And then I lied to you guys and did I did a 300 pounds after the 287 just because that was easier. I think I already said that, but like, yeah, I'm really happy about that. Main thing I need to like right now, my body weight is kind of, I was gaining weight like pretty well up until like this past week. Kind of have like seen like a little bit of a stabilization. I'm still going to give it like 1 more week until I actually make any changes just upward. Right now I'm like 184 185 pounds in the morning, not noticing much body fat gain at all. I'll probably put like a physique update on the screen here, but I'm really happy with how things are going. I'm really enjoying training. I feel like I'm finally getting some momentum. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of an update. I'm going to get back to my grocery shopping, show you guys what I get. Also, people tend to like give me crap about like my beanie wearing during the winter, and the thing is, like, in Utah for the past October, so we have a decent like transition, like slow transition into winter, but really like it kind of went from literally 80 degrees to like 30 degrees in the span of a day here, and it's kind of been like that ever since. So I wear my beanie because my head gets really cold. I'm naturally just kind of a colder person anyways, so like it's just like, it's really bad. Like I hate the cold. I would rather be like super hot, like in the desert dying, as opposed to freezing from the cold. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know, like Utah kind of has these weird weather patterns. They're kind of a meme. How I describe it is, you have first fall, which is like, you kind of have like some slow change in September, and then you have First winter randomly come in the middle of first fall, and then people like lose their minds and like, what the heck happened? Then you go back to fall, and then you kind of have a slow transition, which is kind of like what we're in right now, which is getting like on average much colder. Like, you know, it's averaging around like 40 degrees during the day now. I forgot my charger for my knockoff AirPod things. And then you go back to winter, and you have winter forever. It's really cold. And then what happens in spring is you have first spring, and then you go back to winter randomly, and then you slowly transition from spring until summer. So I don't know if that's like I used to live in Washington. It wasn't like that. It's kind of like perpetually like 40 to 60 degrees year round, kind of overcast. You kind of got used to it. The only like disadvantage to it was like you definitely got I guess a little bit down with like the weather. So like you would basically like always have to be supplementing vitamin D and stuff like that. There's just not much sun. And I didn't really have like, don't remember like really being affected by it that much. I have a really hard time though, like just going between like the seasons. Like I don't like it like going from like being sunny to being cold. But like it's like once I kind of get like a rhythm, my body's just like kind of like whatever. But like when I'm just going in between these seasons, like definitely get like in a weird funk. Like I don't know if anybody else is like that, but it is what it is. I think like in the long run, I'm definitely going to move to somewhere like Texas, or I would move to California. It wasn't just so crazy with politics there. But definitely someplace that's a little bit more moderate. It's like I like Washington. It's like yeah, it was cold and it was dark, and well, it wasn't really cold. It was like yeah, it was like rainy and dark and overcast, but I mean it was consistent. So I don't know, like Florida or Texas. I'm leaning more towards Texas in the long run, but yeah, that's my rant about weather. Okay, so I just got home. I'm just gonna show you guys like what I got. So first off, I got this little sweetener, Sweet and Low. I use these 0 calories, no problem. No, you're not gonna get cancer. Use it in moderation, just like anything else, and you'll be fine. Got some deli meat. I use these for sandwiches. I just choose a lower sodium option just because. Why the hell not? So I thought that salt's bad for you. It just is like, you know, this has a lot of salt, like anyways, as it is. So I just got it. Some sugar-free pudding mix. I put this in like my protein ice creams. Got some egg whites. These are a staple of my diet. Probably go through like half a carton a day, to be honest. Got some rice cakes. I like these because they're really easy to digest for me. I just have a fetish with them. Not a fetish, an obsession with them. Then I got some frozen blueberries because blueberries are good and healthy and fruit is good for you. Then I got these Fairlife 4-power protein shakes because it's kind of nice just having one of these in the morning. So yeah, that's what I got. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna like unload the dishwasher, get to some client plans and whatnot, but I think that's gonna be it for the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in coaching or programs, just click the link in down below. Follow me on Instagram. And if you guys have any like questions, comment section below. Feel free to email me as well or shoot me a DM. And yeah, thanks for watching.